Hello, everyone. My name is Robin, and I would like to welcome everyone back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. On today, we will be stitching up something beautiful. Today's design is a it is a money gift holder, and the beautiful design was created by Stitching Hearts with Shonte. If you have not had a chance to get this design, please do so. It is linked in my description box below this video. You won't be disappointed. It's a beautiful idea. And when I stitched it out, I began to stitch out one for today's live, and then I couldn't stop. I kept on and kept on. And then it was like, oh, well, I may need one for this and one for that. And when I say one for this and one for that, it's multiple things that I came up with. We as crafters, and especially our crafty community, what we love to do annually is kind of like go on to these beautiful events, one of which I haven't been yet, but it's Appliqué Getaway, which is in July in Texas. And then we have another, and that is the Bling Fest. And the Bling Fest is typically held in the month of October. And I thought, why not, begin to put like some extra spending cash away in lieu of the cost of the trip. And then when you want to buy the extra things, why not start saving now that it's January and the events aren't until like July or October? So that was my first thought. I was like, "Oh, I could do that." It's just the stitching. I begin to think, and I'm like, mm-hmm. Then the other one was if you have children, young children, grandchildren, and you want to give them an allowance, or just a little, just because you can make it fun, personalize it, put their name on it, and give it to them whenever you like. So there were so many things. So then I began to stitch some more, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna leave these for the live. So I began to think of every day, like, what do I like to do weekly? I do like ice cream. Ice cream can be expensive. So we have like a place called Rita's where you get Italian ice. They're closed right now because of the winter. But then there are other ice cream parlors that I love to go to. And I said, let's make one like your stash and or rainy day, just to have some extra cash. So those were the ones that I thought of and saved for stitching out during today's live. So if you are here in this live, welcome. Thank you again so much for stopping by. And even if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for stopping by. So now that the live is started, before I do anything, I want to say hello to my guests. Thanks everyone for all your love and support. I feel it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so I'm going to say hello to all my beautiful guests here. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Let me go all the way. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong mouse. Mm, mm, mm. I got a lot going on over here behind the scenes. I need to flip that camera around. So, hello, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you listening in while you're in the dinner bushes. Dinner bushes. Hello, Miss Merlinda. Picture me crafting. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Karen Mary. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Alice B. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Barb. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Creative Notions. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Kingsbury Craft. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Lady G. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by and being my moderator this evening. I appreciate you. Hello, Jess Craft Therapy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jess. I know that you have some homework to do, and I wish you all the luck. And I thank you again for this beautiful envelope closed XOXO mug rug. Again, I thank you. And I see that you did see the YouTube short. And it was just like when I saw it, Jess, I was like, I have to get it and stitched out perfectly. So you're awesome. So thank you, Jess. And let me go ahead on down. Yes. Let me go down, down, down. Okay, okay. Hello, Noni's Crafting. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Jesse Gibson. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Danny Crafts for you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me see here. Let me go ahead on down. Hello, Fern. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And you said, hey, Robin, I made this for Christmas and gave them to my nieces. See? Fern, aren't they nice? I mean, you can use them all the time. Yes. Oh, wow. Did you love it, Fern? I'm like, I'm probably, after tonight, I'll be on my fifth one. And many more to come. I like it. I like it. Yes. Okay. Let me go ahead down. And hello, Miss Sharon Davenport. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know. Let me go down some more. How is everyone doing this evening? And let me see. Hello, Album. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And your package is in the mail. Today being a holiday, Martin Luther King Day. No mail, but it should arrive on tomorrow. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. And hello, Sean. Oh, okay. I'm doing my walk right now, so can't speak individually. Okay, Miss Sharon Davenport on her walk. Hello, let me Go Savvy Designs. Mm, mm, mm. Woo! Go Savvy Designs by Sean. Let me tell you. If you have not, stop on over to Go Savvy Designs by Sean's channel. This past weekend, we had an awesome opportunity to have Sean teach us how to make our own sneakers. Can you believe that? I never imagined making my own tennis shoes. Can you can you believe it? It was an awesome Saturday event. It was a great class. She has many more classes, for her lineup. I know that soon she'll be doing a jacket, but just go over to her channel, and in her description box you will find her website and all the things that she does, because she does a little bit of everything, and she does a great job and did an awesome job teaching us this weekend. So I want to show you the shoes and not get off track with the chat, but I don't know if you had a chance to see Sean's website, but I love the game of Scrabble, and I had to make these shoes. Look at these shoes. I'm just going to go. If I put my hand underneath, the Scrabble board will turn. So let me go ahead around, if I can, this way. Look at these shoes. You know what? I'm sick of myself with these shoes, okay? Yes, go savvy, okay? She does all the things. And this is one that I never imagined making. Quilted. Let me add quilted sneakers. And I love the game of Scrabble, so that is the pattern here. So had an awesome time. Yes, and can't wait to join another class. Yes, we had an awesome time. Great, great class. And let me let me try and go back to my chat. I should have pinned something. Because honey, I am not going to remember where I was. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I was at Go Savvy. Oh, okay. Jess said you're welcome. Thank you for doing the stitch out. Anytime, Jess. It was nice. Hello, Miss Roni. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Awesome. She said it's great to be here. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Awesome. Hello, Eve from the Baby's Booty. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Hello, Up Designs. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me make sure. Okay, let me. Hello, Craft Obsessed. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. How is let me go down some more. And hello, Miss Geneva Coleman. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, yes, Miss Karen Mary. Welcome in. It was so awesome. I never imagined it. Go Savvy Designs by Sean is on another level, on a new level. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna catch that class. Oh, she said, give Honey some pats for her. And Honey got a new haircut. I don't think I got a chance to see her though. See her new do. Because we met today, but I wasn't able to I guess stand still. I was in and out, in and out. We're kind of multitasking. Yes. Hi, DB. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Naya. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Kingsbury Craft. Welcome in. Oh, I think I'm repeating now. Yeah, so everyone is basically, yes, just talking to one another. That is so awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yes. So I pray that everyone is having a good day, Hello, precious pieces. Welcome in. Hello, Anna Smith. Welcome in. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Hello, Jennifer Reese. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, I pray that everyone is having a great day. And so that we can get to stitching, I want to first show you tonight's project. And everything is in the description box. And I'm going to go ahead and switch my desk because we can continue to talk, but I just need to kind of hoop everything. So again, and we do have Eve from the Baby's Booty. Hello, Noni, crafting. Oh, Noni, I know. I just see names popping up and just gonna keep on repeating myself. But we do have Eve from the Baby's Booty in the chat. And again, tonight's design is and was created by Stitching Hearts with Shonte. And it is a money holder. It's a in the hoop money gift holder. And you can use it for an array of things. I again with our crafty community, just going to give a brief overview. I know I said it, but with our crafty community, we have things that we love to attend yearly, and those annual events, one of which is coming up in July. That is the Appliqué Getaway. Then we have the Bling Fest, and I have on my Bling Fest tee. I went this past year, 2025, and I thought these money holders, gift card holders, would be really nice if you wanted to stash some extra cash away just for those extra expenses. When you go to these events, you may say, I always wanted that. And, just saving your cash. So let me at my desk, and I'm going to minimize myself, am I? And I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring my desk up. Now, look. So here I did and I'm hoping that you can see it okay. Let me, looks like a little glare. Yes. So here we have the applique. Okay, so you can see it. So the applique getaway, and I put a little cash in there already. And then we have the bling fest, and I had to put some bling in there. And I made it like a shaker because it's just like, oh, I gotta put some more cash in there for the bling fest. Just some extra cash. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and getaway, I put too much. I got a little crazy with my, or a little heavy handed with my sprinkles, but it does say applique and getaway. Yeah, so I have to remember tonight, don't put too much. And then I have a plain one as well. So, yes, thank you. Thank you. So, and let me go ahead, and I'm bringing over stuff. So let me bring over today's design, the supplies that we will be using. So here is my tray. I always have to slide in my tray to show all the things. Let me try and see if I turn off this light. Okay. I don't like that. So here we have tonight's project. And with this project, we will be using the 5.5 by 7.9 embroidery hoop. I have my double bend scissors here. Then I will be, for the stabilizer, in place of like the paper stabilizer, we will be using the plastic sheeting. This plastic sheeting can be purchased from, I purchased mine from Home Depot. Home Depot, the plastic sheeting that they use, it's in the painter's aisle. And it has multiple uses, and it's heavy enough to use as stabilizer. Then I have two designs that I put into my Janome 550E embroidery machine that we'll be using to stitch this project out. I have some clear vinyl as well as some black and like a marble. And I found the marble one. I found this particular one in the clearance rack at Hobby Lobby a long while ago. And then I'm going to do somewhat of that celestial type shakers. So let me pop the top, and you can see the like the sun, the moons, and the stars. So we have that celestial type feel. And then here on this side, we're going to do, and I'm not sure which one is going to be which, because we are going to do nest egg, and then we are going to do, after the nest egg, just one that simply says stash. And here I have some faux leather, and this one I had a while back. I had ordered this one in a packet. It was off of Amazon, and it was like a like a little kit. Excuse me. Hold, please. I'm back. I had to cough a little bit. So, excuse me. Yes. So, I have the little roses here, and then the little shaker bits are little flowers as well. Look at that. So, these are like the chunky shaker bits. And I have the clear piece of vinyl as well. Yes. So let me see. Did I miss anyone coming in? Hold, please. Okay, I'm back again. Hello, Lady Blue Bear Designs by Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Welcome in. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I need to stitch up about 20 of these. Okay, Eve. Oh my goodness. And Eve, I'm on what? After tonight, I'll have 5 of them. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Hello, Making with Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Marilyn says she loved the materials. Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh wow. Up this I said, Robin, you got me using these trays. Okay. So let's I'm going to catch back up with the chat, and I need to put myself let me kind of put like a little marking or something so I can be a little better with the chat. Okay, so let me go, and now I'm going to bring up the craft bar. Hello, unbiased. Welcome in, Queen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thanks, everyone. I appreciate everyone being here. So, and I also, let me see here. Let me add to the stage the craft bar, and we're going to minimize my desk. Oops. Minimize my desk, and It's a little touchy-feely here with this with this StreamYard, but we're in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take, let's do which one do I have up? Rainy day. So we're going to do a rainy day fun. So I think maybe I'll take and do the roses as the rainy day fun because the flowers, April showers is upon us. So we're going to go ahead and do the flowers for a rainy day. So what I'm going to do, and I am looking at my instructions, as you probably saw just a few minutes ago. I got them all up in the screen. So the first one is the outline stitch. And I already have the plastic sheeting, and this is used as my stabilizer. And so I have the plastic in my 5.5 by 7.9 hoop. And then we are going to do the outline of this design. This design takes about 22 minutes. So I'm going to keep the same thread with both. And it's going to do the outline stitch to show me where to put the vinyl. And then after finish stitching, and then you'll put the front piece on first. Yes. And when I get back to my desk, I have to open it up and let you see inside. Okay. So then after that, then we're going to lay down the front fabric. So let me get the Bling fast. So the front fabric is here. Here's the front fabric. This is the front fabric. So we're going to now lay down the front fabric. So my front is going to be pink. And then the outline stitch is there so that you can lay your fabric right on top. And then hit start. And then it's going to give you the tack down for the front piece. So that's step number 3. And Robin, I kept on doing something wrong, and I tried to add, and I'm going to be transparent. I added the name to it, but when I tried to add the name where the name should be, right after this portion here, when I added the name, and right now you can go ahead and cut the extra fabric. When I laid down, no, I'm back to embroidery software. When I went to add the name, I don't know what I did, but the name is still at the end. But I know how to, and I was demonstrating that last Monday how I go in and skip. So I will skip to the name right after I cut around these stitches. So cut as close as you can to the stitches and try not to cut the stitches. And I may have to unhoop her just a bit. Let me bring over my iPad just so I can see what's going on. So let me see here. Hello, Shay Shay. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And let me I have to cut around, so I'm going to unhoop her, and you can see me. I'm cutting around these stitches as close as I can. So I need to unhoop it just so that I won't leave a lot of extra leather, faux leather, and get as close as I can possibly get. without cutting the stitches. So yes. Hey, I know that Fern tried this money holder. Has anyone else tried this? Oh, Unbiased said you had to ungroup the file and then place the name where you want it in the design. Thank you. Thank you so much because, honey, I tried and I was like, I did this before, but what am I doing wrong? I'm doing something totally wrong. So it's at the end. For and I thank you so much, Rachel. I will be going back into Embrilliance and master this because I had such a we had a long weekend, but I had my quilting tennis sneakers on yesterday, that class, and when I was like, oh, what am I doing wrong? I kind of beat myself up, and then I said, girl, please. No, you won't. I love one thing about me, I love for my crafting to be fun. I don't want to lose that fun aspect of crafting. I enjoy it. I love coming into my room and my crafty hive and just creating beautiful things. So now I was on number 3. So what I need to do since I messed up, I have to go back. So I have to remember to go to 3. Okay. So now this is going to stitch out rainy day. So I had to skip to it and then remember to go back to 3. Yes, I had the Embrilliant software, and so far, let me turn this volume, guys. So far, I just had Embrilliance Essentials and Stitch Artist 1. So those are the only 2 that I had, and I will get more, but for right now, I want to touch it every week, a couple times a week, just so that I can kind of master some things. And even if I'm not a master, I would just like to feel a little comfortable, more comfortable than what I am. So I will do that. That is one of my goals. So, yes, okay. Miss Sharon Davenport is back from her walk. Oh, so let me see. Did I miss anyone? And I'm going back in the chat while it's stitching out. Yay! Awesome. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, yes. Oh, and I am just here. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Thanks, everyone. My shoes are beautiful. Thank you. I never imagined making tennis shoes. Yes, I. Oh my goodness, how much fun! It was so much fun. Yes. And oops, and that's going to stitch out rainy day. And hello, Rosalind Lewis. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Let me see here. And I pray that I did not miss anyone. Yes. So you had to, yeah. So I'm going to go back. I am definitely going back to inverted. I'll go back in there tomorrow. I did them for my grandsons for Christmas. Oh, yes, you did, Rachel. Yes. Unbiased said that she did these for her grandsons. Yes, I remember. And they were very nice and very, very nice. Yes, and I just think that, the kids don't just touch it. Oh. Oh, okay. Miss Merlinda said that she made a few as well. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, because I asked how many people have made these. Yes. Mm-hmm. How long, Mr. Lieber Coleman, how long did it take to make those shoes? Um, I would say a shoe a day. So two days. So um, it's possible. So the day of the class, our goal was to make a shoe. And everyone did complete the shoe on the day of the class. Then the next day, after we got the rhythm and the instructions from Go Savvy Designs by Sean, when we got the instructions from her, then we knew what to do on the next day. So she made sure that we all felt comfortable. And then, it was a 2-day process to make those shoes. And I know that Sean has made, I believe it's her second pair of shoes. And that was the same approach for her class, initial class, to make one shoe. Now, maybe if you go back and do the class again to get another pattern that you'll quilt out and do it, you'll probably be a little faster. But when you're learning and not knowing, like, oh my goodness, what's next? What's next? And, the anticipation. And we had a beautiful group and we were just chatting. And then when you knew when we were all serious, because we were quiet. Yes. So to answer your question, it did take us like 2 days to do the shoes. Yes. So and me, Robin's Creations, I you know, and making them and the tools and the rhythm, using it with your hands and doing that. It was like um I use my hands to make money. So all of that, kind of like manual labor. And when I say manual, it was the stitching around. And that was basically everyone's, um, it was intense. So that, but the tools that we use, and once you get the rhythm of the tools, the introduction of the tools, and then the second shoe, we breezed through the second shoe, but it was the anticipation on that first shoe. But we got it done. We got it done. Yes. So I was talking about the intense part was the stitches, and the stitches that go all around and up the back and down. So yes, and let me go to back to number 3. Yes. So I see a little Irish pennant here. I just cut that off and lift my presser foot up. And I'm going to number 3. Okay. Press the foot down. And we're going to start this machine back up again. Uh-huh. Yes. So there is I've already packaged all my stuff back up. So the it was very impressive to me that hold please, let me see here. So I already uh so Robin forgot a step. So I'm going to go back to number, lift my presser foot up. I have to go back. Okay, so right here, and when you get your design, I have it as number 3 on my machine. But everybody's machine, I can't speak for every machine. I only have one. So right here, I wrote notes. And that's another reason why when you do in the hoop projects, I find myself a little less anxiety when I do a stitch out prior to. So I did the name, and after the name, I should be adding a little shaker bits. So then you just go ahead and get as close as possible and just add your little shaker bits. And then I have it right here, but I'm gonna move it away from the machine just in case something falls out. And none of my jimmies will go dropping in my machine. So because I definitely don't want that. And I have to have less jimmies. Oh, goodness, jimmies. Then now number 3 is going to tack all this down. So then I take the clear vinyl and put over top. So yes, put my little bits in there. And then I went back to number 3 already. And then I will tack down the clear vinyl over top. And that is one good thing that I applaud myself as well as my crafty community. When I first got my embroidery machine, I didn't had no idea. And just being here and being live, I was able to conquer a lot of things and gain knowledge just by not letting it sit. I touch it every week. So so that is one thing, it's not going to stick until you use it. You got to use it. It's one of those things. You ever heard of the term, if you don't use it, you lose it? So now I'm going to go ahead and cut around um, the stitches that just finished. I'm just going to cut around the clear vinyl. And I'm going to cut again close to the stitches and not cut the stitches. And how I do that, I kind of pull up on the vinyl just so that I can, get a nice cut. And my scissors are sharp, and that helps a great deal as well. Having sharp tools. You don't want to use dull tools. Not even, if I have to, when I'm cutting my own hair, I layer my hair monthly. And I don't ever, you don't use dull shears. So in embroidery and sewing, you don't want to use dull scissors. Dull scissors, you can injure yourself more. You know, it's like an injury waiting to happen when you use dull. Even if you're like to cook, you don't like to cook with a dull knife. So you have to keep your tools sharpened. So that just helps your project, the precision of the project, whether it's cooking, Okay, so let me put this in here. Cooking, cosmetology, or crafting. C, C, C. C, C, C. Okay, Riley, making up stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something in the bobbin case because this plastic sheeting, you can see the bobbin moving. Okay. So now that I went on back to 3, now we're on number 4. So we're going to do the satin stitching right around the top. So we'll go ahead. Yes. And watch your shaker bits. Um, so that your needle isn't going over top of them and you have a needle break. And then it's just going to do a satin stitch across the top. And then the front will be finished. Okay. Awesome. So let me go back to the chat. Mm. Let me see here. In case I need to. Oh. Oh, okay, Rosalind. The stabilizer, I'm behind in the chat a little bit. The stabilizer that I'm using this evening is the plastic sheeting. That plastic sheeting comes from, I purchased mine from Home Depot. And it was right in the paint aisle. So when I found that for as many in the hoop, and hello, Taylor May. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Welcome in. Um, like many, especially Melissa. Excuse me. Oh. Called me the in the hoop queen. And Rosalind, as much as I do the in the hoop projects, when it has this satin stitching that goes around the entire project. For one, this project, and then before this one, I did some journal covers. And when it has that satin stitching on the very edging of your project, the plastic sheeting is a game changer, Rosalind. Like, you just push it, and you'll see me shortly. You just push it, and it comes right out. You can still be able to like burn the edges a little bit as far as like for the thread. If you see any of the Irish pennants kind of pulling up or anything, so now it's just going to do like a little fancy stitch around the horseshoe. And yes, the plastic sheeting, and I did purchase mine from Home Depot. The other big box stores may have it as well, but that is the one that I chose to get a long roll, and I kind of cut various sizes. Cut it for my larger hoop and then also the smaller hoops. And I double it. I fold it in half for this. Can you see this right here? It's double. So it was a long piece that could fit my long embroidery machine. And I just doubled it for the smaller embroidery hoop. So now it is asking me to go ahead, and I'm on number 6, and I'll go ahead, and now we can add the back fabric. So for number 6, add the back fabric. Let me see here. We're gonna take this out and turn. Oops, I didn't shook all those beads all over the place. Oh, a long time. So I right here is on the back, and with this plastic sheeting, you can see right through. So right here is the back, and I want to get my other piece right on around these stitches. So I will go ahead and, let's see here, put it down, and then I'll tape it down. And don't press too much on your hoop. Lift it up, get a hold of it, and then press. Because you don't want to shift your stabilizer. And in this case, I am using plastic sheeting as my stabilizer. So you don't want to be pushing and knock things out of alignment and wonder why. User error. So yes, it happens to the best of us. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm making sure that my shaker bits aren't on the edge. So that's what I'm doing. And lift this embroidery hoop up the back. And can you see? This is how it looks. And having that plastic sheeting, it allows you to see inside. So that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and hoop her. And I'm on number 6. And I put the back down. So now I'll go ahead and it'll stitch around the back portion before I have to cut it. Awesome. Yes. So I'm behind still. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm biased. Yes. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm behind in the chat, but I see I'm biased had answered Rosalind's question. Thank you so much. Yes. Can you please? Oh, I heard a little pop, but it's plastic. It was the popping of the plastic, the puncturing. Yes, if you haven't had a chance, please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Okay, so now I have to flip it over on the back and cut the extra material, the extra vinyl. Cut it off so I can pull the painter's tape is what I'm using this evening. And I can pull the painter's tape off. And even if there's a little bit of painter's tape left, it'll kind of be perforated. And you can definitely, let me see here, definitely kind of pull it up some. The stitches perforate everything, but I'm not going to be so meticulous right now. I'm just going to get to cutting. And let me see if you can see me. And I have my embroidery hoop on like the edge of the desk or my craft bar. And then I'll just, again, go close to the stitches without cutting the stitches. And this takes time, but just be careful. There's no race. And just go ahead on around all 4 sides. And if you find that you're not close enough, you can go and get a little closer. And that's what I just did. And then I'm just cutting away because the scissors are sharp. And then I can go ahead and I'm cutting side 3. And the last one will be 4. And this is the last. We're almost toward the end of this stitch out. A couple satin stitches and we are done with this one. And this is our rainy day design. So again, I want to make sure, since it's going to be doing the satin stitch around the back portion, I want to make sure that these bits are up out of the way. And you're finished with the front. So you can push your bits up. Watch out for your bits. You're going to just take them and make them and move them out of the way. And tap lightly. You don't have to break anything. And then I'll add my hoop back to my embroidery machine. She's in there. And now we can go ahead and we're on number 7. Awesome. So I'm going back to the chat and I'm going to catch up. I found myself, I needed to get better with this. Hello, Renee White. Welcome in. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you were able to catch another live. Awesome. Oh, wow. Yes, I really appreciate everyone. And let me see here. So it's going around the entire, okay, the money holder. So this is the satin stitching, and you know, Shonte had made a beautiful design. I love this project. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, okay. I'm going down. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. Oh, wow. You got some of the plastic sheeting, Melissa, from Home Depot. Excellent. You're going to love it. And it wasn't expensive. I don't remember how much it was. I purchased it a little while back when I was doing the journal covers. I want to, yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. Check your Home Depot. Don't be falling out no price because I don't remember. Yes. Hello, Stitching Hearts with Shonte. Oh, I am so glad that you caught the live as well. We are doing. She's smiling from ear to ear. Oh, no problem. I enjoy doing your projects. Yes, this is, oh, wow. This here, Shonte, let me go back to my desk. I can show you what I've done so far. And I'm going to do it for myself and making these money holders. I again, you know, our crafting community love the Appliqué Getaway, and we love the Bling Fest. So now that it's the month of January, why not stash a little extra cash so that you can have some spending money when the season changes? The Appliqué Getaway is in July, and typically the Bling Fest is in October, the end of October. So why not stash some extra cash? And then if you have kids and grandkids, you can always use them as little gifts, like for their allowance or chores. You know, it has such great value to stitch out these beautiful gift holders. I love it. And I love In the Hoop projects. And I'm going to go to my desk in just a minute to show you what I've done thus far. Yes, and I'm late. I'm hoping you're still here because I'm all the way back in the chat, Shonte. So yes, I let me. I keep on. I'm just going to. We can still see my desk and. Yeah. Yes, and anyone who just came in, I want you to see the project as it's doing the satin stitch around the one. So, yes. Okay. So, I have the Bling Fest. Look at that. And I was able to put some little blingy bits in there. and a little moolah. Let's get this saving started. Take that extra cash out and save it like we used to. And now look at this. We're on a new level with these beautiful in the hoop money gift holders. Look at that. And I'm loving the shaker bits because I get a chance to use all these chunky glitters that I have. So here I have like little flowers, and then I have some crystals, some bling. And then the other one is for the Appliqué Getaway. And the words are in here, Appliqué and Getaway. But I went a little ham on the bits, on the shaker bits. So, yes. And oh, let me let you see the inside of the pouch. Look at this. So, look at that. It's fun all the way around. Look at that. I love it. Oh, yes. And for the Bling Fest, look at that. And it's like a marble, and it has that coordinating purple. And I made it purple because, Eve, she's the purple mama. So, yes, we have to do the purple for Eve. Yes. Yeah. And then I just, kind of made an extra one with nothing on it. And I just fell in love and thought, why not make more? Yes, I'm going overboard, but I love this project, Shonte. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Yes, Rosalind, it is a great design. Oh, Renee White said, I love to hear you laugh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Anita Ulmer. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, Doris Leonard. Welcome in. Oh, yes, Shonte. She said, I'm here for it. Thank you, Roslyn. Oh, thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hi, Capricia. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if I miss someone, please forgive me. I was trying to pay attention. Have to get better with paying attention to the chat. So let me a little off. And let me bring you in a little closer so you can see those stitches. You see that satin stitch that it's stitching out? Yes. Let me take you on around the project. Yes, this looks so nice. It's turning out really nice, and I'm so glad I did not go and put too much of the bits inside. But we love some glitter. That's why we love Eve. And all her glitz and glam. Yeah, so that is stitching out really nice. It's doing the satin stitching. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful design. So now we probably just have like less than 5 minutes. And it's just going to go around. And then we can unhoop her. Yes, she's looking really good. The rainy day. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Thanks everyone again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Hello, Miss Lily. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And look at that. And we had finished one. Now, Roslyn, I'm going to show you. Let me hoop the next one. I'm going to take this off of the embroidery machine. And what I'm going to do is unhoop her. I'm going to unhoop Rainy Day. And I'll go to my desk to take it off of the plastic sheeting. So I'm going to unhoop her. And I'll put her on my desk. She turned out really nice. Let me change just for a minute, change the scene a little. And go to my embroidery hoop. And here we have the 5.5 by 7.9 embroidery hoop. And then you just take that apart. And I have my plastic sheeting. So this is the piece for my 7.9 by 14.2 hoop. So now that I'm using the smaller hoop, I just double it up because there were two pieces. So now that I'm using the smaller hoop, I just fold it right on in half. And this is how you kind of save your product. And yeah, it doesn't matter which way. And then you just put the top of the hoop on. And she's hooped. And then I'll go ahead. Sounds nice and like a drum. Then okay. So I have this hoop, but I have to go to, and I can turn it around to, let me bring it over some. So let me go back to my home page, and then I gotta go out of here. Unsaved is okay. And let me see here. I think it was 3. And we did wait a minute. Yes. Okay. So yes. So this one is just my stash. And keep your hands clear. Hook will now move to the center point, and then I'll hit OK. And we have a 20. Can you see that it says 23-minute? It's not 9 colors. That's something that, because I added the name. This stitch out has 8 steps. The 9th is when you add the name. So we are going to go back to the hoop and start stitching. And first, it will do the outline stitch. And that's the outline of what we're stitching out. Hello, V. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. So for this next one, we are going to do like that celestial theme. And we'll first lay down the front fabric. So now that we're here, we will go and lay down the front fabric. And you always want to be like the outline. It is an outline because the next piece of fabric you put on there, you make sure that you're covering all the outline stitches. Okay, and then you can put your hoop down And this project is controllable for me, and that's why I'm not excessively using the tape. I guess I'm trusting the machine. Yes. That's funny. Awesome. 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 So now that it finished, and now it's going to do the name. So let me get the extra fabric, cut around, and remove this extra fabric, and I will let you see me do that here as well. And you want to cut cut close to the stitches, but not cut the stitches. So then I just lift the vinyl up just a tad and cut as close as I possibly can, just so that when they begin to do the satin stitching, it won't, be too bulky. Okay. Then I'm going to cut all four sides. So, and we are almost there. Looking good. And this is the last portion, and then you have to go down into that like horseshoe shape. And let me see if you can see me. Yes. And then you just go down with your scissors and go around. Again, we're going to go close to the stitches without cutting the stitches. Okay, so, and you just go ahead on around. And the last portion here, and then we will now go to the name. And I have to get Robin's Creations is trying to familiarize herself with the software that she has in fact invested in and put the name where it's supposed to be, because right now this name is out of order. So I have to go back on my embroidery machine. So the presser foot is up. I'm on number 3, but I need to go to the name. And it's going to now stitch out the word stash. Okay. So that is looking really nice. Awesome. So let me open this door. Hot flash is upon us. Okay, yeah. So that is looking really nice. Awesome. And just a little stash. And this will be for my ice cream stash. My little hand churned ice cream that I love so much. Yes. Oh, thank you, Shonte. Oh, thanks so much. My pleasure. Thank you for such a beautiful design. I appreciate you. Yes. Oh, thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Capricia. Oh, thank you. Thanks, E. It is so sweet. She said, I'm here for it, okay? Aw, yes. Mm-mm-mm. Right, Rosalind. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It is a great idea. Mm-hmm. Yes. And Hello, Quilting Cynthia. Yes, you will love them. And the design, where you can purchase the design, it is in the description box. And the design is by Stitching Hearts with Shonte, and she is in the chat. And it's a beautiful design. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. You're going to love it, Cynthia. You're going to love it. Thanks, Marilyn. Thank you, Unbiased LLC, for being my moderator as well this evening. Making with Marilyn, thank you so much for being a moderator. And Lady G, thank you. Thank all three of you guys for being my mods for this evening. I really appreciate it. Aw. Melissa. She said she loved to hear me laugh. Oh, I forgot that I'm on camera. So you can see the little picture of me having my hot flash. And I'm like, whew. My family had shut my door because they thought that possibly, they may be disturbing me. No, it was no air circulating. And I did not turn on the fan, and the hot flashes are upon me. And I'm like, ooh. And then I looked over at the camera and I was like, oh, they can see me right from my brow, honey. I am hot. Oh, yes, sure. Can I hold them up to the camera? Yes, I can switch the screen as well. Hold, please. Sometimes it's like, right, Shonte? Right. You so nosy. So yes, the um here is the one, and anyone who haven't seen it, this is the one, and I promise you, it says Appliqué Getaway, but I kind of got excited with all the bits. I was like, "Ooh, I can use my chunky bits," but it does say Appliqué Getaway, and it's a great way of saving. Our crafty community oftentimes like to go to these events. Applique Getaway is one, and that's in July. And then we have the Bling Fest, and the Bling Fest is typically held in October. We haven't had confirmation on the year of 2026 date just yet, but why not start? It's January. And then you can look inside and you can see the decorative fabric. And this is faux leather that I kind of purchased from Amazon a while ago, and purchased it, and it had like a lot of different colors and everything. You know what? I take that back. This one, this marble one, and the one that's ready to get who, these were at Hobby Lobby for 49 cents. I got these from off the clearance rack. This one here came from Amazon in a variety pack of faux leather. Yes. And then I just made kind of like an extra one. And then this extra one, I just used the extra fabric that I had here. Yeah. So, yes. And yes. So let me try to see. Um, hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, good. I lost my spot. Colton, Cynthia. And I know that my moderators, they do a phenomenal job. And I watch them, on their channel and how well they do. And they help me out from day one. They've been helping me with my journey. And I really appreciate it. But I need to get better with reading. Because honest, I be missing stuff. And then when I go back and watch the replay, I be sad that I missed it. I was like, girl, pay attention. Exactly. Okay. Go Savvy Designs by Sean. She said that she need to make make these for her sunflower seeds and her ice cream. Let me tell you, have anyone, if you love ice cream, if you like banana pudding, there's a creamery here and they have banana pudding ice cream. Woo! Say less. Yes. So yes. So right here on the plastic sheeting, this is our stabilizer for this evening. So why I like the stabilizer at the plastic sheeting whenever you have the satin stitching all around. This is my second. No, this is the third project. Because I did Shonte's. She has a beautiful uh what are those things called? Baby white pouch. And I may not be saying the correct name, but I'm waving to my grandbaby. They're watching me. And the other one that I used it on first was the journal. Then I had the pouch for the baby wipes. Now the plastic sheeting is being used for this in the hoop project as well. And anytime that you find that you have that satin stitching all around, it's easier to poke out. Let me move the embroidery machine to the next step, just so that we can have a mission accomplished on this evening. So we have the word stash. So stash. Yes, is our stash. And let me see here. Let me bring the embroidery machine up. So I'm going to maximize it this time. So we have the word stash. Oh, Miss V. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, Miss V. She said she does a protein shake and the banana cream protein shake, and it's so good. Maryland, yes, you have to look that up. It is so, oh, you feel so bad. And the creamery is open all winter and summer. Woo! Mm, 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 mm. So yes. So now that I am finished with the wording, then I need to add my glitter bits and go back to, let me go fast forward to number 3 and add my bits first. So tonight we are going to do for my stash, which would be my ice cream. I didn't want to put ice cream on it, but we're going to do celestial, and I am showing it here, but move it away from your machine so that none of those bits will get down in the mechanical portions of the embroidery machine. And then I kind of carefully drop some of these bits, and the wording is a lot larger. And we have like the suns and moons. And I mean, Lord, suns and moons. I have the stars and the moon. So, and then here I have some extra moons. And then I'm just going to bring those closer. And these are a bit shiny. Okay. And that's a lot, but yeah. Now that I have my shaker bits all put inside, then I'm going to move these elements away from the machine, trying to be careful. Got to protect your investment. And now put the plastic clear sheeting, shaker bits inside. Take that plastic clear vinyl, and we are going to hit number 3. And that'll close in the way Shonte designed it. Now, after it stitched out the name, if you put down your shaker bits, if you want to add shaker bits. I'm excited, so I'm all about the shaker bits. So after you do the name, if you choose to add the shaker bits with the clear piece on top so you can see what's shaking, then the outline will go around the perimeter of the outside fabric. So now we are going to go ahead, number 3, and carefully watch your shaker bits so that they are not shaking into the portion that it shouldn't be in. So you want to eliminate thread breaks if you can. Okay. And then I'll take it and let me move it on over. And I'm going to lift my presser foot, and then I have to cut around the clear vinyl. Okay, so now, hello, Real Call Girls Matter. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. That's my daughter. Yeah, so now I see what my granddaughter was like. Oh, okay. She see me on the phone. Oh, I love it. I love it. Very supportive family. I love them. Yes. So here we have to cut close to the line, but not cutting the line. Okay? And get as close as you possibly can. And just kind of lift your vinyl and just cut on. And now I have to get into that horseshoe and cut as much away as you possibly can, because you don't want to leave that bulk around that satin stitching area. So be mindful. That is the reason that you're cutting close to the line and not cutting the line. And you want to reduce that bulk so that when it does that satin stitching, you don't have all that bulk and get a thread break. And we have that last piece. And I have the nerve to be throwing stuff on the floor. Okay, so let's rehoop her. What time is it? Okay. Looking good. And okay, so she's rehooped. And let me see here. Now we're on number 4, awesome sauce. And I removed the extra fabric. Yes. And now we are going to do the satin stitching around the top portion. Okay. Awesome. So it'll do the satin stitching okay, yes. Awesome. So that is looking really good. Okay. So I have my back fabric, and we are almost to the home stretch, okay? Awesome. Awesome sauce. So now we're back over here at my desk. I can't see the name. Okay, so I'm looking. You can see the embroidery machine, but I'm going back in the chat just a little bit. Yes, okay. Hi, Donzel. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. And let's see, Miss Lily. Yes, thanks everyone. Awesome. So let me go back to my desk, and I'm not all the way. I'm just going to minimize Okay, so we're back to my desk. And I was trying to catch up, but I'm not all the way caught up yet. Uh, awesome. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Miss Merlinda. Yes. Okay. And I'm back at the ice cream. Yes, Donzel, I did see you. I had to go slow and kind of leaving my iPad kind of where I left off. So I'm trying to get better. And I do see you, Donzel. Welcome in. Hello, Sipping Crafts. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here, Brandy. Yes, so now that I'm here, and then it has another decorative portion to go alongside of the satin stitching. So right after it finishes, then we're going to lay our marble piece down. And let me maximize I'm going to maximize the embroidery machine again because I do want you to see uh once you purchase the design, you get to step number 6. Your layout may be, I have a Janome 550E, and if you have a different machine, and I don't know anything about any of the other machines, just mine, but mine gives me numbers. Okay. Okay. And we're here. So you're going to, after I get to number 6, then I have to flip mine over. And I'm talking about my hoop. I have to flip my hoop over. And then it calls for the back piece. So then I'll lay the back piece down. And I'm going to reuse the painter's tape that I used before. And I'm just going to place that right on back here in the back. And let me see here. Yes. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, so we have it taped down. I'm on number 6. I'm looking at my instructions, directions. Okay. So it's going to do right around this satin, right around the outline of the back fabric, but I also want to make sure that my bits aren't in the way of the satin stitching. You got to be mindful so that we won't, so that you won't have a needle break because I'm using the chunky glitter bits. Okay, so we're on number 6, and it's going to kind of do a tack down of um, the fabric that's on the back. Okay, so it just goes around and around, and it's going around pretty, you know, nicely. So far, it's looking really nice. Okay, and it goes around twice, so that's awesome. So it really gives it that security right there. And as the embroidery machine is vibrating, your bits may shift. And if it shifts, just hit stop on your machine and fix the bits. Okay? So now I have to lift my presser foot, and I'm going to cut around the back fabric. So I'll have this is the front, and now that it's stitched out on the back. Can you see those lines? Okay, and then I'll take my tape off and cut around and close to those stitches, but not cut the stitches, okay? And I'm going to remove that excess. And we are going to cut the extra fabric and cut as close as possible. But be very careful. And I'm going to get back to the chat in just a second. I just want to get us to a point where we can unhoop one and kind of, I just don't want to get behind in the stitching. And it's a fairly quick project. So now we're on the last piece of the back fabric. Okay, so now I'm back to the front. And now that I'm back to the front, what I'm going to do is move my bits up and over because it's not going to do the front anymore. It is going to do, and I'm tapping is on that ruler. That was that loud noise. But I'm tapping it up and out. Okay. So it can go up towards the front fabric satin line, but if you're ready to do the back portion. Okay, so now we're on number 7. So number 7 will give us the zigzag around the entire design. So we'll go ahead and do that zigzagging. And now I can go back to my desk, bring you in a little closer. Awesome. Yes. And let me also, if you haven't had a chance to, I wanted to show you again my quilted tennis shoes that we did this weekend. If you did not get a chance to see them, I love the board game Scrabble. And we made these tennis shoes from scratch. We had soles and we quilted the material. And I did this over the weekend. I went to a class with Go Savvy Designs with Sean. And in that class, we did these shoes. And I'm trying to move the base. Okay. And I love the board game Scrabble. So then here is another look. If you haven't, if you didn't get a chance to see, I want to show you the quilted sneakers. And we put these together, and I was quite surprised. And we had to do homework prior to the class, which was quilt the fabric and not cut it until we all got in class. And we were able to quilt the fabric before and put these soles on. And it turned out beautiful. So if you haven't, stopped over to Go Savvy Designs by Sean's channel to see what other classes she has, take a look. She will be doing a sewing a coat soon. So yes, please stop by her channel as well. And she's in the chat as well. So I just wanted to show you, if you haven't seen those quilted tennis shoes I did over the weekend, I wanted you to see. Wanted to share. So that's what we do over here. So let me get in a little close. So that looks good. So I am really badly behind in the chat. still talking like, did you see me, Robin? Okay, sipping hers. Hello, Miss Becky. How are you doing? Hey, friend in chat. Just wanted you to know that I've been listening in the bushes. Came to ask about the shoes on the side. Those are too cute. People, can we please hit the like button for Robin? Thank you so much, Miss Becky. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by. Yes, thank you. Yes, I hopefully you're still in here to see those tennis shoes because I'm all late. I'm all behind in the chat, Miss Becky. Oh, and thank you so much for being a moderator. Yes. Oh, wow. Yes, and I love a game of Scrabble, and that was the fabric that I chose. Oh, and that fabric, the Scrabble fabric, is at Michael's. I was able to find it. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. So I haven't it was a class that I went to make the tennis shoes. Um Not alive, but in the near future I will have a short in the near future. Um, yes. And let me see here. That's why I've been in the bushes trying to gather materials. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, good night, Miss V. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yes. Hello, Keisha Elliott. Thank you for stopping by. And oh, okay. Yes, Miss Becky. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you heard me. But I saw everyone was informing Miss Becky, Fat Luck Creations, of what was going on. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Keisha. I know you are packing. So been watching on TV. Oh, thank you, Miss Evelyn Warner. You like the shoes too. Thanks so much, everyone. Oh, yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you for a beautiful class. I can't wait for the next one. Yes, and yes, those look great. Keisha Elliott, I've been in the bushes. Okay, thank you. Oh, yay. You plan to do the coat again, Miss Sean? Yes. And Danny Crafts, Miss Rosalind Lewis. Okay. So let me now that we're at stash and the stash is doing the satin stitching, I'm going to go ahead and again go back to my desk. Um yes. So we are there and I'm going to back up the tripod just so that we can see the whole word stash as it's going around. Yes. Okay. Okay, Keisha. Yes. So here we have the plastic sheeting, and the plastic sheeting is what we use today for this beautiful in the hoop money gift holder. So I we stitched out rainy day and put a little bits in there. Whenever it has the satin border all the way around, I find that the plastic sheeting is the best. And here, Rosalind, you just push on it and it pokes right on through. Look at that. And it's like the stitches perforate the plastic, and which makes for easy, tear out. And you can just tear this out so easy. Yes. And look, it's out. Look at that. It is out. And you just have like the remnants of what it was. You see that? And it's just as clear. Like, it's not jagged or anything. Look at that. Yes. And we are almost done. And I go in and I get a piece of the front and rip it away from the back. And then that's how you remove the extra piece of plastic sheeting. and then the top portion so that you can get your little coins in there. Yes. And that little piece came off just fine as well. And then you just shake, 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 shake all your bits. Yes. Awesome. Yes. So now we have our rainy day. We have the rainy day. Now we just have like a couple seconds uh, for the stash. We are on the last and final stitching. And this one says stash. We have our rainy day. And again, this is a beautiful design, designed by Stitching Parts with Shonte. And we, our crafty community, like to go to special events annually. And I thought, why not stitch this design out and start a little savings so that we can have some extra spending funds when we get to both the Appliqué Getaway, which is in July, and then Bling Fest is held in October. The date has not been confirmed yet, but it is in that fall season. So, and then here we have the Appliqué Getaway, and then that is in the summer, and it is July. So our embroidery machine stopped. Excuse me. Had to cough and get some water. So I'll go ahead, lift my presser foot, and take the design off of the embroidery machine. Awesome. These look so cute. So I can now take the craft bar off. These turned out so nice. Got my Jess mug rug. Jess did such a beautiful job on this envelope design. She designed this mug rug. She's doing such a great job. And I stitched it out and love it. Yes. So back to the money holder. The money holder, this one here, we use like the Celestials theme. And I am going to unhoop this last and final design. And I'll push it up and out. And then kind of I always try to make it a habit of putting my hoop together after completing my design, after I finish, and then I put it back into the drawer where it belongs. I don't want to, break a hoop, just from being not putting it back where it belongs after my project. I try to do it because I need to. So here we have stash, and we are going to break her out the plastic. So we are, and you just push, push, push and pull, push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. See? And we have our stash. Then the last portion for, oh, thank you, Donzel. Yes, yes, savings start this month. Yes. And how about if any of my crafty community, if you do not have a embroidery machine, I can remember that. Let me back up. I have in my drawers, I have all of my tons and tons of envelopes. So we can go back to how things used to be. Um, I mean, way before I got an embroidery machine. So let me see here. So you could take your envelopes. I mean, you can take your envelopes if you do not have an embroidery machine and still save for your events. There may be something that you want some extra cash for, even if it's for, I'll say, the stash. My stash one is for my ice cream. That's what I'm going to put, like the extra stash cash, extra stash the extra cash in this one for my ice cream. And then, we have the Bling Fest, and we also have the Appliqué Getaway. Then we have that rainy day. You never know what just a little stashing a little extra cash. And again, if you don't have an embroidery machine, you can always use the old method, which works still today, and pull out your envelopes and start stashing your extra cash. So if I did anyone else have any questions? Oh yay, do plan to do the quote again, Miss Shawn? Yes, yes she does. Thank you. Oh, looks great so far. Okay, I gotta go back. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thanks so much. I really appreciate everyone being here. And it's always more than one way to do something. And the old way is, it works to put them right in your envelope. You label them just like, bills. And we're going to use these envelopes to save some cash. Um, or if you have the embroidery machine, why not make it, just as cute? And I forgot to say again that if you had kids, grandkids, you can also give them their allowance and everything using these beautiful, beautiful in the hoop money gift holders. So again, thank you, Stitching Hearts with Shonte for this beautiful design in the hoop design. And if you need any of the links in any the links are in my description box below the video. So if I don't have any other questions, I want to say until next time, let me make myself bigger. Yes. I want to say until next time, stay creative, stay inspired, and most of all, bloom where you are planted. Bye, everyone. Good night. Bye. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everyone. See, I don't even want to go. Good night. Thank you. Oh, everyone's just so sweet.